Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo has stirred controversy after announcing cash rewards for every ward won by his party, the All Progressives Grand Alliance, in the forthcoming November 8 governorship election. While speaking on Saturday during the party's campaign rally in Umuneze, Soludo promised to give 1 million naira to any ward that wins, while the first three performing wards will get 5 million naira, 2 million naira, and 1 million naira respectively. Well, let's take a look before we take some reactions.
Next week, another prize. November 8th. November 8th, another challenge. Another challenge. Another challenge. No room in a ward up win. On win an award on another 1 million again. Man, no room in a ward up first, they went up 5 million. Ward up second, they went up 3 million. Ward over third again, what about 2 million? After November 8th, can the ward go first get that?
Rufai, this pledge has provoked backlash from opposition parties and civil society organizations who describe the move as open inducement, vote buying, and abuse of office. I'll take some tweets. This is from Asawa, who wrote, "That kind of promise raises serious ethical questions. Offering financial rewards tied to votes can blur the line between motivation and manipulation. Elections should be about good governance and trust, not monetary incentives. Leadership built on loyalty, not money, lasts longer." Another ex-user wrote, "This is strong evidence of a non-performing governor. Good governance speaks for itself. You don't need to reward people to deliver your mandate if you're performing. Encouraging vote buying is a sign of failed administration. Shame on this man." Well, the Anambra State Commissioner for Information, Dr. Law Mefo, has dismissed the accusations, describing the governor's promise as a simple act of motivation to energize supporters. I know we've discussed this, but I want to also tie in this story so we can discuss both really quickly. Meanwhile, 6 members of the National Youth Service Corps have filed a lawsuit against the Anambra State government, Chukwuma Soludo, and the state's vigilante group, INDUCEMENT, demanding 1 billion naira in damages over an alleged assault and unlawful detention. The corps members whose assault by gun-wielding vigilante operatives, including the reported beating and stripping of one victim, was captured in a viral video in August. The corpers are seeking compensation for the mental, physical, and psychological trauma suffered after being falsely accused of being internet fraudsters. While in the lawsuit filed before the Federal High Court in Awka, the plaintiffs are also requesting the court to declare their abuse unconstitutional and to compel the respondents to issue written public apology in national and local newspaper. I love the way that citizens take up their rights at this point. I think that it is quite instructive that they were able to go ahead to sue the government. I mean, this INDUCEMENT, we've seen that they've been harassing people for a while. Rufai.
Oji, you want 1 minute? Let me give you 1 minute. You see, all the stories just show a thread of lawlessness.
Correct.
It is only in a lawless country that there's going to be a court order and they will still go ahead and hurt people and do demolition in the night. But in the same country, the police now expects everybody to respect their court order of protest. You can see the lawlessness and the hypocrisy. It is also part of the lawlessness that makes a professor be announcing monetary inducement for votes.
During a rally.
During a rally, leading up to an election. This is the same professor that said he will turn the place into Dubai. If he has truly turned the place into Dubai, all he should just say to the electorate is, "I remember I've turned this place into Dubai, vote for me." But because clearly the place has not been turned into Dubai, what has it been turned to? It has been turned into a beating parlor when NYSC members are being beaten due to INDUCEMENT activity, and now they are being taken to court. So it's a cacophony of lawlessness. But the funny thing is that this government now think that they will not enforce the law. I'm giving you 1 minute.
No. You feel on fire. Thank you, Dr. Bati. Unfortunately, we don't have time. We'll head over to Edo State. Really, we don't have time. We don't have time,
Dr. means the lion that protects the community.
Yes.
Maybe they have to do something about that name, because I don't see how lions can protect a community.
All right, very well.
And these lions in Anambra, they are now devouring the community.
We've heard so many stories about
them. It's a problem
really?
about even the nomenclature of
the
Agune Chamber.
Well, all right. We'll head over to Edo State now, where Aisha Wahab, the 22-year-old girl from Auchi who was abducted 2 weeks ago, regained her freedom over the weekend after a 20 million naira ransom was paid to secure her release. Human rights activist Harrison Gwamanishu, who helped secure her release, called out the Edo State government for failing to collaborate with rescue efforts. Well, in a post on Instagram, Gwamanishu, who is the founder of Behind Bars Human Rights Foundation, said security agencies and the Edo State government failed to respond to calls for collaboration during efforts to rescue Aisha, and as such, he couldn't move in to capture her abductors. Gwamanishu explained that certain technical equipment required for the rescue operation could only be deployed with official authorization, which was not granted despite repeated attempts to reach the authorities. Well, in a heartwarming video, Gwamanishu shared the moment Aisha was released.
Jesus. Oh, yeah, sorry. Take care. No worry.
Aisha, how do you feel?
I feel so happy, I'm hot. Thank you.
Mama, shall I tell you, say your picking will come out today?
Yeah, you tell me, you try.
And she came out.
God go help you.
Nah, assalamu alaikum, go thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
What do you do me?
Assalamu alaikum.
God will go bless you.
Assalamu Mama.
This is so heartwarming. A true patriot, Gwamanishu also confirmed, adding 5 million naira to the 15 million naira reportedly raised. This incident highlights critical gaps in security coordination and government responsiveness to kidnapping cases. I reached out to Gwamanishu himself, and he confirmed that he's now in touch with the Department of State Services for better collaboration. I mean, kudos to the DSS for also reaching out to him. And I'm happy to hear that there's some sort of collaboration with the Department of State Services and Gwamanishu. This is the sort of news that we want to hear. But I mean, calling out the Edo State government.
Yeah, a very sad one there, and I hate that we have to politicize lives.
Yes.
In this instance, Aisha, because the PDP and the APC in the state have been trading words. But the truth has to be said. The Edo State government, despite what Mr. Kasima Febua had said to the PDP that they were on top of things with accuracy and equity, did next to nothing in this situation.
Yes.
In fact, ransom, which has often been said by security agents in Nigeria, was paid in this instance. And that's why we keep saying that the reason why ransom payment cannot stop or has not stopped is because the people feel helpless, number one. Number two, the state security operatives did nothing, even when this private citizen asked for collaboration with them. It is high time the governor stopped going around politicking and finally get down to the business of governance in the state. Instead of going around advocating and campaigning for the president, let him give those state people what he promised them during campaign season and actually be governor in that state. And that's what we're asking. I think it's quite a shame that it got to this point where they said trading was over human life. Human life. Very sad.
Every life matters. It is so important that the government has to show this human face that we're asking for. I did reach out to the Edo State government, and my response was not so encouraging. My producer also reached out to the Edo State Police Command. They did not respond to her.
They've only been defensive,
yes,
and they didn't do right by this woman.
Fantastic.
Thanks to all those who stood up for her in the time
everybody.
of need.
I mean, thank you. Thank you. Welcome home, Aisha, and thank you, Harrison Gwamanishu.